Think you need to own property to make money with midterm rentals? You don't. In fact, some of my highest cash flowing units were properties I didn't even own. Let me show you exactly how it works. We're in the age of access, not ownership. Uber doesn't own cars, Airbnb barely owns any properties, and in midterm rentals, you just need to control the asset, not own it. Now, if you're new here, I'm Jorge Garcia, and I build my rental business around businesses, not tourists. Instead of chasing weekend bookings on Airbnb, I work with travel nurses, insurance adjusters, relocation firms, business clients who need stable housing for weeks or even months. That shift completely changed my business. I went from constant turnover and algorithm stress to longer stays, better clients, and higher margin without buying more doors. And in this video, I'm breaking down the 3 ways you can start midterm rentals without owning property. Method number 1 is called co-hosting. This is the best kept secret in this space. You manage someone else's furnished property, split the income, usually 15 to 30%. You don't have a lease, you don't have utilities, you're just the operator. Now, who do you actually work with? Think about overwhelmed landlords or short-term rental hosts who love the income but hate the drama of constant turnover and review. You step in and say, hey, let me take this off your plate. I'll turn it into a steady midterm rental. This is perfect for beginners who have time and people skills, but not a ton of cash. I'll give you an example. My first co-hosting deal was with a host who was sick of dealing with bachelorette parties. I shifted her unit to travel nurses. She got steady rent. I got 20% of the bookings. It was a win-win. Method number 2 is called rental arbitrage. Now, this one takes a little more capital, but it scales fast. You lease a property, furnish it, and then rent it midterm for a higher monthly rate. Here's a simple example. You lease a place for $2,000 a month. You rent it to a travel nurse for $3,400. After expenses, that's around $800 to $1,000 profit. Now, let's be real. There are risks. Vacancies are on you. You cover furnishings and deposits, and your lease must allow midterm rentals. But the rewards? You have full control, you have higher cash flow, and you have the ability to add units quickly. Imagine controlling 5 properties, each netting $800. That's around $4,000 a month without owning a single door. Method number 3 is called lease matching. This one's a sleeper strategy. Barely anyone talks about it. You partner with someone who already needs housing, then you go find the unit for them. You're not taking blind risks. The tenant is in place before you even sign the lease. For example, a business reaches out, they need housing for 3 months. You find a landlord open to midterm rentals, sign a lease, and cover the cost around the pre-confirmed gap. It's basically reverse engineering demand, and it changes the game. I've used lease matching to lock in tenants before I even paid a deposit. It feels almost like cheating, but really it's just being smart about timing. So what would I do if I was starting today? If I had less than $1,000, I would co-host. If I had $1,000 to $5,000, I will lease match a confirmed request. And if I had $5,000 or more, I would consider rental arbitrage. That is the ladder. Start small, build confidence, and scale up. If this video opened your eyes to how you can start midterm rentals without owning property, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps push this video to more people like you. And don't forget to subscribe. I drop new videos every week breaking down midterm rental strategies, behind the scene case studies, and step-by-step guides you can actually use. Also, check the link in the description. I got free cheat sheets on these 3 models to help you start faster. Join my school community if you want to dive deeper. Comment below and tell me which strategy you would start with: co-hosting, lease matching, or rental arbitrage. I'll be jumping in the comments to help you figure out the best next step for your situation.